Hi there, and thank you for your time. We're Team Own Space, and we're excited to share with you today our new venture into the world of inspired personal office spaces. So, for a little background on the current situation and problem that exists that has created such a huge opportunity when it comes to personal office spaces, the number of remote workers has actually nearly doubled within the last 10 years. And when you consider this, for many of those people working from home, it often means they're camped out at their cluttered kitchen table, stuck in a windowless basement, or even holed up in that guest room that doubles as a storage room. So from this, it's clear that a need exists to offer remote workers a totally private and inspiring workspace that they can have from the comfort of their home. To solve this problem and fill this growing need for remote workers, OwnSpace is going to offer fully customizable, prefabricated office spaces that can be quickly installed in a small footprint of a homeowner's yard. A few of the key benefits that customers of OwnSpace get is that they can remain focused, given the total privacy when working from their home in one of these detached office spaces. They can also become inspired. Given that they're fully customizable, they can create a space to exactly fit their needs within a modern, creative design. And lastly, they can save money, especially when you compare this to moving to a home with an office space or maybe completing an expensive addition. As we've touched on earlier, the number of remote workers in the US has grown exponentially over the last decade. In the last 12 years, the number of remote workers has actually grown over 159%. And this isn't surprising given that companies are finding the flexibility of remote work has extremely beneficial results such as retaining talent, reduced operating costs, and increased employee productivity. In the US, there's over 5 million remote workers today. And given this trend, 85% of businesses have confirmed that productivity has actually increased due to greater flexibility of remote work. Also, 77% of businesses say remote work would lower their operating costs. And lastly, most importantly, 80% of remote workers experience less job stress. Ultimately, OwnSpace is in the business of creating enjoyable, inspiring, and productive work from home experiences. To do this, we'll be offering prefabricated units in small footprints ranging between 65 and 250 square feet. They'll be offered in two basic base designs to help meet a wide range of aesthetic tastes, and each of these base designs will be offered in three various model sizes. They'll also be offered with fully customizable finishes, and to view these, an easy-to-use online tool will help visualize the design and ultimately meet customers' budget expectations.
We will primarily target married couples and families that are homeowners in suburban neighborhoods. In addition, we will be targeting anyone with a bachelor's degree and a household income of $125,000 or more. The main reason why we created this product was because we give people a way to escape the distractions of everyday things in their home. It gives the user a quiet and designated space to work or enjoy their hobbies. We wanted to make the ordering process as easy as possible, so we created a dynamic visualization tool. This gives the customer a way to build a shed to their exact specifications without the hassle of dealing with a contractor or designer. Once the customer makes their deposit, we begin construction right away.
So when you take a look at the competitive landscape, there's a few key competitors to look at. There's Studio Shed, Kangaroo Systems, and Modern Shed, all with similar annual revenues and all founded in the mid-2000s. They each also offer sizing models within about the same square footage. So OwnSpace will also offer models around that same square foot range, but where we'll differ is one, our target market. We will be totally focused on remote workers and those working from home. Rather than diluting our message to say that our spaces can be used as studios or art for artists or for fitness enthusiasts, we're totally focused on targeting those remote workers. Also, our pricing will be slightly more competitive at better price points, We'll also offer a little bit wider range of designs. While we don't want to make a too broad amount of choices, we also do want to appeal to a number of different design tastes. Also, our lead time will be shortened compared to the competitive landscape. We'll offer financing, as do the rest of the competitors, and also key is our contractor network. This is also offered by Studio Shed, but this is extremely critical in ensuring the total experience with OwnSpace is quality from start to finish. Also, where we'll stand out from the rest of the field is our increased warranty coverage. Our 3-year warranty is the best in the industry, and the next closest is 1 year. Also extremely important to our business model is full pricing transparency, and along with this, our robust online design tool to give visual appeal to the overall options that we offer in our spaces, and also a clear understanding of the pricing that comes along with these different options. While there's just a few direct competitors, there's also a few indirect competitors when it comes to targeting remote workers. One being co-working spaces. These are mostly located in urban areas and offer office-like amenities at a fraction of the cost of buying or renting an entire office space, but they still come with a high monthly price tag, and they don't give you the total privacy, and your workspace essentially changes daily. There's also free public Wi-Fi spaces, such as Starbucks or McCafe McDonald's. These are definitely catered towards creating spaces for people to spend their time while working remotely. While yes, these are free, only come with the price of potentially an expensive coffee, these aren't fully furnished and there's literally zero privacy in these spaces. Also, there's local contractors. They are fully capable of building small, detached spaces for homeowners who wish to work remotely, but the pricing can greatly vary. Yes, they're fully customizable, but these contractors lack a lot of design experience. They lack financing options, and often, if anybody's tried to contract with a local contractor, come with a lot of headaches of trying to organize and get them out to the job and complete a quote and ultimately get started.
All sales will flow through the online visualization tool. Once the customer finalizes their design and makes a 20% deposit, we begin manufacturing. There will be OwnSpace representatives available for assistance throughout the entire process, including design assistance and logistics support. The orders will arrive directly to dealer location or the customer's home. In our 3-market rollout plan, we will begin in the suburbs of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. In year 2, we will expand to the Washington, D.C. area, and finally, in year 3, we will expand to the New York and surrounding area. 20% of annual revenue will be allocated to marketing and advertising. We will market our product to the end user primarily by using a social media campaign. We will market our partnership with potential dealers by reaching out to contractors in the surrounding suburbs to see if they are interested. If they are, they will receive a packet explaining our plan and will be prompted to fill out an application form.
OwnSpace will feature gross profit margin over 50% on all product lines. Warehouse space will be leased in northeastern Pennsylvania to serve the suburban Philadelphia and New York City markets. On a rollout of 1 city per year through year number 3, OwnSpace expects to at least break even in year number 2, if not becoming slightly profitable, with operations becoming self-sustaining during year number 3. OwnSpace will earn revenue through 3 product channels following a good, better, and best system of product mix. Total revenues for a standard market are projected over $8 million in year 1, with growth to roughly $12 million in annual sales by year 3.
Here we are taking a look at our cash flow for our 3-market medium scenario. Our EBITDA will show a loss in the first year, but after that, it steadily increases due to our high gross profit margin. Capital expenditures will steadily increase as well due to the increased volume of orders and city expansions.
We are requesting $500,000 from you in order to get the ball rolling and, more importantly, capitalizing on the booming remote worker market. At the end of year 3, we plan on shipping 5,900 units and generating $29 million in total sales.
This is our sheet for the capital required to start operations. One of the major costs for us is engineering the product. This comes in at $125,000 upfront to the engineering firm. Startup marketing campaign is $75,000. A factory down payment and tool expense will cost us $100,000. And working capital is $200,000. This will bring our capital required to a total of $500,000.
To wrap things up, just wanted to give you an idea of who makes up Team Own Space. So the four of us here have combined to create a team that brings a wide range of experiences and strengths to the table. We found with this various experience, from commercial banking and corporate accounting to marketing and new product development within the construction industry and operations, has been extremely beneficial, and this blend of talents and experience really creates a very strong foundation for Own Space. We thank you very much for your time and consideration and welcome any questions that you may have.